Hi, I'm Julie Samuels. Zoe Camper is here. We're pleased to have Rachida Marbouh with us this afternoon to discuss her wonderful contribution for our creativity offers us a new formula for life. So welcome, Rachida. I hope I pronounced your surname correctly. If you could I'm pleased, I'm proud to say that I actually have your dress in my home and I've looked at, and it is beautiful. It is exquisite. Could you tell me a little bit about it? You will get it back, I should add.
Yes, of course. So my dress is not a universal dress and is not a personal dress. It's just that I made expressly for the ASN experience. So it is like a special production for our events and a special production and creation for our theme and our debates. I took all the ideas from our immersive experience, our group experience, our shared ideas, our shared thinking. So it's like the first step was a brainstorming with all the members. Then I figured it out like question after question, using techniques, using research, using developing my talents, I developing my thinking. So when I got on a stage on this process, that I understand that what I wanted, that I was able to name an objective, and to name my dress, and to give it an idea that was clear to me, and that I thought that will be clear to others. I started working on it. So it's just not thinking of it or conceptualizing it. The whole experience is making it, working with people, making people understand what you want, make them participate to your experience like it was theirs. So they liked this more than more than I did. But yeah, in fact, it was a group work from first step to the last step. Even now in the exhibition, so it's a work of all our group with the RSA, and it's and I think that the output was very good and pleasing to me, and I hope that will be pleasing to others.
I think it's lovely. So have you designed a dress before?
No, no, no. It was the first time, but I designed my dresses
Wow.
myself. I design, and I know that it needs talent. So when I do it, I always feel like I'm different, and I feel like my dresses come out of the groups. They stand alone. I have like special remarks on my dresses. They always tell me your are kind of different, but are so good at the same time. So I like doing them. That's why I chose this theme and this proper this special objects to present it to you.
The one I looked at it, I see the photo. It's the kind of, if I was going to a wedding or a really, really kind of special event, I would say, you know what, I'd wear that dress. So tell me where you would wear that dress, because it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's not your everyday item. Well, it might be for some people, but not for me. But it's so beautiful. I mean, where would you wear a dress of that beauty?
I will answer you just simply outdoors, in the open or in the open spaces where there is a lot of light, where you can see the reflection on the tissues, how they were made. If you can see on the dress, on the main dress, there's two tissues, two layers of tissues. So one is clear and the other is dark, is red, dark red. So with the light, it gives like a light show. You can see colors, so it's better to wear it on the in the open spaces in the day. Better to wear it at night. So I would prefer. But you can always wear it with friends, with family. If you are in a big party, office party, it's always you can adapt to your
Mm.
context, of course.
It is truly
It's
stunning. So
flexible.
tell me a little bit more about, you talk about the group participation. Can you tell me about how the group kind of worked together to develop those ideas?
The group, when I talk about group, I talk about the influence of our gatherings, group human gatherings. It's influenced on our ideas of wearing something. So if I will go out, I will always see what I'm wearing and how people will see it, how people will understand it. Because we live in a community, we live in an environment, it's open. We're not alone. That's the idea, is to integrate the context and environment in your decision making. Of course, it's what you do, it's your choice, but at the end, your idea evolve with the community, with your group, and you always hear what people hear, the feedback, and take it into consideration. And if you want it or not, your other wardrobe choice will be something you will buy, will be something you will get from a friend, or you will do not make alone our dresses. Not dress is a group experience, it's an open experience, it's open to the community and the society. So I wanted to concentrate on this part and how I can make my dress, how it will be different, how it will change if I go inside this idea, if I change something in it. So I think the result was so different from the reality that what we were. It's so easy to understand. It's so easy to wear. It's so easy to you can care about it more. It's like if it's more than a dress, if it's an object of value, something you like, and if people like it, and if people understand it more easily, if it's clear to them, if it's simple, if they can use it for every day, it becomes a dress that we can use in our life, something important for us, something with value, something that we can give to our kids, something can give to other generations. So I think it was a great idea to work with people at the first stage of this project.
I couldn't
I
agree.
love the way, it's wonderful, isn't it, the way that you've brought in all of those concepts and the kind of the idea of reflecting on people's opinions and thoughts and ideas. It's just wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, it's wonderful.
And it's not what you do in your day job, is it? I wondered if you could tell us a bit about what you do day to day.
So my day job is a public job, a public officer, if you want, in the finances, and I look to all the public projects of education of public sector. So we overlook them, and we need to make sure all the laws and all the procedures are respected, and we give authentication to all the public projects. So it's just a normal public office job, but you get a lot of experience with the years, and you get to know a lot of good people, and you understand the differences that we don't get to know from our everyday life. So it's very good, a good job for experiencing.
And you're based in, is it Rabat in Morocco?
Yes,
That's
yes,
a very
Morocco.
different. I'm here in Vegas, Julie's in Lincolnshire in England. Could you tell us a bit about living in your city?
It's so good. People don't bother working and living in the same city. It's a green city. We call it the city of the lights, and it's a very good city. People are nice. You know a lot. You get to know a lot of people from different cities. So you get to know their traditions, and you get to know their experiences, and you learn one from the other. And I think it's good to live outside from home, but not very far away. It's not to get very fast. You can see your family from time to time, but it's very good, and it's very challenging. Challenging for young people, especially. Young people need it a lot.
And how did
What
you
are the challenges? Sorry,
go on?
what are the challenges that the young people face?
You need to be responsible for the whole for the whole story, from 8 o'clock to midnight. You need to be a lot of responsibilities, and you need to overlook all the special details. So you can be like a grown up just by yourself. You can be living like in France or in United States or in Japan. It means you do all what you need at the at the at the ex- at time. You can get help, but you don't have all your friends, all your family by your side, so you're a grown up, a good person at the end of the day. So it's good.
And I was wondering how you joined the RSA.
I joined the RSA in 2021, so I sent my data and my information with all what it was needed. They needed some requirements. I filled the requirements, so I was at the RSA. I liked the meetings and like the Zoom meetings of the other members and the other groups. They are so important for me. And especially at the ASN, I like what we work on. All the themes, all the subjects are important, with the meaningful for me, and the experiences are very good. Something I need really in my life. I need to work on.
And
So it's good to work with good people. Yes, I like it.
you were one of the most fabulous contributors to our previous project, the reimagining of learning, which I was reading back through just the other day. It's 100 pages of words and thoughts, and you were a participant in that. So you'd already experienced one project and you came back for more. So we're very, very grateful that you were willing to do that. We can't thank you enough for the effort that you've put in as well.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, the dress, you know, I always knew that you worked in finance and business, and then to sort of see this kind of creative side of you. I still remember the session where you held up the painting on canvas. You said that you went out and you talked about the freedom that you felt when you painted. That will stay with me forever. It was just like, wow, can I show you? I was like, wow. And it's a beautiful painting, but through those conversations, the fact that you thought, you know what, I'm going to paint, I'm going to make art. And I will never forget that moment. It was beautiful, and your work was beautiful. And I thought, wow, this is what creativity does. This is what these conversations do. And seeing the dress that you've made through these conversations and kind of group working, I mean, it's wonderful. It's a real example of what the project is about. So thank you for that.
Thank you a lot to you too. To Zoe especially. She's a very good person with a lot of experience in arts and the RSA work. So if someone wants to learn in science, they have to work with Zoe and Julie, really. It's good for the experience of the arts. I recommend.
That's brilliant.
Well, that's so wonderful.
On that wonderful note, we will say goodbye from the interview perspective. We can't wait to have people look at your work and your dress, and to have it actually in London is a very special treat. And
can I not keep it in my house?
Julie wants to keep it, but I've
told her it's
not allowed. So you will get it back at some point. But it's very special to actually have it for our live event. So we're looking forward to, as I said, people having exposure to the way you've worked and the way that you've used community to build and to develop something so beautiful. So thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Rachida.